Well, good evening, everybody. Maj Aram. I am the Klingon pop warrior, Commander Genbom, and I'm here to bring you songs you thought you knew in the original Klingon whole. So I'm just gonna kick this off and just start rocking. This first song should come as no surprise that it was originally a Klingon song. It's called Shruvwit. Benar din aku tiklit agnes mujay mendulit hum bitaku be evika tohlutku par makara nom na orange da nom da net dircha bo yenarnish Hitler, Koch, Rempug, Pamakoch, Dosche, Klartach, Tiglitz, Tigoden, Nedak, David, Tach, Bach, Bach, Schwidjita, Hoch, Schwidjita, et Schubchutik, Mat, Bekrabütach, Tschur, Schwer. Showware, Jat, show Jat, Moed God mijn lids every gem. Rat show dich, Jeram with John, Chokatach fish, Pama. Oh, I'm with ready. Pong nicht Pong Krok, every God, ja, mo. Kaout ben, ga de berg tirlit, dit lijm ook wanneer ben, klaap het daar, daar woon het bloed, ik hoor een middag, daar wat stag, bach, zo weet je daar, zo weet je daar, en zo tot ik met begrip uit daar, tjoe, Welcome to KAGkon Day 2. It is Saturday night. I am the Klingon Pop Warrior, and I am here singing songs you thought you knew in their original Klingon. Terrans love to steal Klingon music because we have the fiercest music. And so I'm here to just set you right on what these songs really are and what they really mean to warriors of the Empire. I hope you have a good time. I know I will. I haven't done this in a while. Tik worden middag, daarbij stag, bach, sjoef wit dichter. Gita sjoef wit dichter. Et zijn weer aan sjoef. Et zijn weer aan sjoef wit. That was a sjoef wit. I love that song. That song was translated by the wonderful Kur. I guess I'm completely dropping pretense there. But I am so grateful for everyone who has worked on this project with me. And so this next song is called Hitchop. And Hitchop was the first song. It was the song that spawned the Pop Warrior, this lovely little love ballad. You might recognize it if you're Terran as the song "Kiss Me." But in Klingons do not kiss. There is no word for kiss, but we sure do like to get a little rough. Chop actually means bite. So it's Bite Me, but it's a little sexy. So. Kitcho, rogas bortir bochir gosh, hot ram, should bocht, should rep that, ding ding, kamach, tritting moch, wak vetch, to took, et pachram, vit took je. Kitcho, et chosh, bing that kitcho, hidem. Ram da krop benak, jich vad hit je pep. Da hook je chu, het met judge will bot you bot tak mok mastic. Da hit cho. Hit cho. Doet puilu pubor red dak bang bom. Te bom jag hom te jag hit chu. Take which eka ang, he ang bor vabli putin, take witla. Hitchop, and just bring that hitchop, hit there. Ram that hook benak, jik vad hit je pep. Da hook je toe, het met judge will bog you, but that mok mastish. Da hitchop. Da hitchop. Da hitchop. Da hitchop. Yes, bite me. Ah, such a lovely sentiment. Always lovely to sit with your parmakai under the moonlight and tell them to bite you. The most romantic. All right, so this next one, this song is really fundamentally Klingon, and there's a lot of things that the Terrans changed about this song to make it more relatable for them and their gravity and things like that. This song in Klingon is called Matlaychach Mech Mabor. Terrans recognize it as Born to be Wild. But while the Terrans were singing about thunderbolts and lightning and heavy metal thunder and chasing the wind and the feeling that we're under, we're talking about how much we love black holes and nebulas and things like that, and how we duel to the death with gravity, and freedom is our religion. It's pretty awesome. And when we fire off those torpedoes and head off into deep space, you know the Empire has left the building. Chantalin Chilak, Lorop Dakuling, my maintenance, Edge nu Rostur Weide Schuh, Ginlich Dayum Kupa Makai, Uda Charlach Chu, Cook Tapish Pime, Tibach Jay, Edge Lord Dakipu, Lilus Pet Lorman Jay. Vitiv ku Gij tu klam djichtje Launan we doch lambe Yin lich da yin kupa makai Uda charlach tu Koek tach bespring me te bachjai Et lor dak je poe Klingon schuw win amach Mabok my klach ach mech mabok Masuvach to not my hair. Kleich mich mal bor. Mit kleich mich mal bor. Jotalit jelak, lo hop dak jeleng, my maiden edge, et nu rost je weide schuw. Jen lut da en kupa makai, uda charlach tu. Koek takwish peng me te bakjai, et lor dak je poe. Klingon schuw win amach. Ma boch my klach mech ma bor, ma shuv lach chu, not my head. Ma klach mech ma bor, ma klach mech ma bor. Yes, we were born to be undomesticated. I love that song. All the backing track on that was done by a dear friend of mine from the Twin Cities, Craig Hecht. We performed in bands together for a real long time. So I was just absolutely tickled that he wanted to help me out with this last EP that I did. That is on my newest EP. Top Medun, Bomedun, Great Deeds, Great Songs. It just came out this past March, and I'm really proud of it. It was recorded in the middle of a pandemic with musicians all across the country, and it was just an absolute delight. It took a village to make that EP happen under the circumstances. We're all working out of our homes, and so I'm really proud of how it turned out. And you can find all my music on Bandcamp. You can find me on iTunes. You can find me on Amazon and YouTube. And I'm now on Spotify as well, thanks to the generosity of Kickstarter backers. All right, so this next song, it's always a crapshoot if I'm going to get this song, if I'm going to get this right from the jump. We'll see if I find the right note on this. I'll find it eventually. It just my guitar player forgot to give me an opening strum when he did the backing track, so it's always fun. This one though is this is dedicated to the Federation. I know it sounds weird to dedicate a song to the Federation, but this one is for the Federation. And if you like the 80s as much as I do, you will recognize this song. It's called Willaj Kro. It means we're not gonna take it. Willaj Kro, Willaj Kro. Kro, Willaj Kro, Willaj Kro. Willaj Kro, Willaj Kro. Kro. Maar we vlak dibam wirat, ete junge kan lachko, jen vamog bed, bom vamog bed. Gup de schuf choch, שמעתי ובכו ששוב בנדב אך בדקרנג'י ולת כה וצ'אוקו כה ולת כה וצ'אוקו ולת שוקו וצ'אוקו כה בניוק כהן שוחקו תח ניוק לג' ומושקו פרווין נכו שוחבו פרווין הרבה רמיין לג' בכך תבחם בדל ברוך ג'בובם ין לג' פול הפרפול חלה וואו 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 Empire, whoa, 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 my loop, my clap, my shoe, that love will not go without go, will not go without go, will not go without go, will not go without go. Go, we'll not go without go. We'll not go without go. Whoa, 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 my loop, my climb, my shoe, that love will not go without go, will not go without go, will not go without go, will not go without 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 We are coming for you, Fetties. All right. Well, now we're going to slow it down a little bit. I'm going to sing a beautiful ballad. Very excited about this. Now, this song for Terrans, you may recognize it as a little bit more sped up, but this is a Klingon love song. This is a love song sung by a Klingon woman to her Parmakai, warning him that she is coming for him. It's called Lord Shopwe, which means a man-eater. Stach is rameleng grach, scherpe verungrach, chupa na grach vilechpa. Vetstach it's nostach, oba et stutlet at lot mit bet minduda. Leg meg lodel poe, no pula, de dunis be da hangen bureau roer berg shech lach och tut jonta. Goed nech shachra, hamak danich tach chur, shoch var tel bera. Oh, rostara. Yekim nochom duyevchu, o rostara, Lord shop wega, o rostara. Yekim nochom duyevchu, o rostara, Lord shop wega. Shortich church mi be, talarach ebishon. Kom kurach not et konlich kaulach bechgrach. Kap shech lafjam, o beich rachba, at tiktak chat betlag tudu. O rostarach, Yekim nochom duyevchu, o rostarach, Lord shop wega, o rostarach, Yekim nochom duyevchu, o rostarach, Lord shop wega. Rostarach, Yekim lochom duyevchu, o rostarach, Lord shop wega, o rostarach, oh duyevchu, o rostarach, Lord shop wega, o rostarach. Gem biror be rostara, don't shop with God. Oh rostara, you can look home, oh rostara, don't shop with God. Oh rostara. Oh, do you to poo? Oh, rostara, don't shop with us. Yes, Lord, shop with Jech. Ah. All right. I love how sexy that song is too, Elliot-chan. Okay, so next up, we're going to change it up completely. This one goes out to our dear Chancellor, Shosh herself, Laurel. The song is called Shosh. Shosh, Riros ko epuk le tira, Muich tikweko epuk le tira, Tikweko te itko shosh. Shosh, Puk le tunda hub lach, Bat daros moch lach, Oh, shosh. Valve, Dachjat Ram Puglo Vidaru, Wow, which van room, tot let je buurt staan ga. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Bom die uwlet chokel. Kan het wel vuurlijk aan bij. Tot let je buurt staan ga. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Shows. Robot zit op krop, hoe glitera. Theater krop, hoe glitera. Oh, shows. Oh, chopan danek. Ah, chokaj chudanek. Oh, kan het wel willen kunnen. Tot les weer met standaard. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Bom die uwlet chokel. Kan het wel willen kunnen. Tot les weer met standaard. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Kan het wel willen kunnen. Tot plans je weer met standaard. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Bom die uwlet chokel. Kan het wel willen kunnen. Tot plans je weer met standaard. Shock van vuur aanlaag. Show. Oh, show. Show. I love that song. That arrangement is one of my favorites. That was done by the guitar player who I usually get a chance to work with, the red shirt, Joe Mizzi, just an absolutely incredible musician. He did all of the string arranging on that. And it was supposed to be a tribal kind of drum solo instead of a big guitar solo. And then he got the idea to do the strings. And that song was what set the whole tone for the rest of my second EP, Fierce Songs. Using the strings throughout most of that EP. So it's pretty awesome. All right. I'm hearing somebody, if y'all can go on mute, I would really appreciate it. I'm hearing some like sound in my monitor ears. So. Thank you. All right. Okay, this next one, I think, is it kind of speaks for itself as far as Klingon women go. It's a Ludwipuve Nechbet, which means I do not want losers. Terrans may recognize this as a TLC song called No Scrubs. Now, my favorite part of this is that TLC talks about like hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Well, you know, we have spaceships. We don't have passenger sides of anything that you can hang out the side of, clearly. We're in space. So they had to do some real creative kind of fiddling with our song. For me, he is excessively hailing me from his best friend's ship. Because he doesn't have his own ship. He's not that good. He's a scrub. He's a loser. So that's what I'm singing over there. Dunkel echoed put we graag net zo overweg in goed doet we eens recht lijkt graag toch kom milits winnig bij Ko mi vin on be ko vor karum be ko hochlich bin ich be ko luj we proven ich be pan kein we chach be jup das toch tut sta Loi muri, wo dort moch nir grach, luj we proven ich be pan kein we chach be jup das toch tut sta Loi muri, wo dort moch nir grach Moulach loch we at poets courage and we vouvlach be and je chauve je coucou et coucorach petach benar lach be toch kro millich vin echt be kro millich vin on be kro vor karum be kro toch lich vin echt be kro luch we proven echt be pan kai we chach be jup dat toch doet staat Kloi muri, wo dort moch nir grach, dus we proeven echt bij pana kan we chach be, jup dat toch doet sta, kloi muri, doet daar aan be en be het giet chapu, shos juch da, ngor we shoch. Shonech at put we shoch kol kanach be. Lud we proeven echt be pan kai we chach be. Jup dat toch doet sta kloi muri. Wo dort moch nir grach. Lud we proeven echt be pan kai we chach be. Jup dat toch doet sta Kloi muri, wo dort moch nir grach, luj we proeven echt be pana kai we chach be, jup dat toch doet sta, kloi muri, wo dort moch nir grach. Yeah. Do not want. Do not want the Ludwipu. Okay. So, this next song is one that I was really, really excited about. It's off my newest EP. And this song was translated for charity. If you don't know, I do a big charity event. I've been doing it for, this will be my 7th year. I do Extra Life. I raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And it's awesome. I do a big 24-hour live stream every year. And one of my goals for the last 2 years, and now again this year, is when I hit certain milestones, I let Pop Warrior fans choose a song for me to translate. And this next song was last year's song to be translated. Yeah, I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of the event. And this year, I'll talk a little bit more about what's happening this year. This year's actually a big collaboration, and I'm going to kick it off and tell you all about it a little bit later when I get to the song that will kind of kick off that collaboration. This year's is actually not just going to be one song. It can be up to 4 new songs and a whole new EP if we raise all the money for charity that we're trying to raise. So it's pretty exciting. But this song was done last year. It's the song in Klingon is Jibaku et Jiku, which means I am very confident and I am very fierce. And that song in English, you may recognize it as Good as Hell. I absolutely love this artist, and I apologize profusely to her for doing her awesome song in Klingon. I don't apologize. I think this is unapologetically awesome. Shufwe, dono khulol po betach lach ku yivichtach My je net, my shoot, je took more bet left you walk. Khashak be shuvwe, woman avanjal da shit crew. Kat et chauvaj beninish, kesta portu, kim ku. Zag magle rach betjur. Je doch et je poepe ku. Je wit wit tap, je bet lech wit. Bishop Rupa, Jibwich Bit Top Jedge, Belechwich, Bishop Rupa, Bishop Rupa, Bishop Rupa. Should we bad, dash me ye tek kluch, jack dit kluch, ye bush might in ramnit jevitach, shoch vad u hik valveraj, godli je hoch chujai, da god na shoch jai, not bit an moch. Net zo'n gebleng dat jou lacht jij. Zag me je lid tussen het goed. Zag van makkelijk bent ik. Je toch en je poepen ik. Je bwitch met hapjes, bet leg witch, bishop rupa. Je bwitch met hapjes, bet leg witch, bishop rupa. Bishop rupa. Bishop Group ah, Bishop Group ah. Gekim, dag van makkelijk bent zoer. Je toch en je poep en Jibwich bit top dead, belech witch, Bishop Rupa. Jibwich bit top dead, belech witch, Bishop Rupa. Bishop Rupa. Jet belech witch. Jibaku, it's Jiku. I am very confident and I am fierce. Yes. That song is so delightful and ridiculous. It's one of my favorites. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Am I still live? Yeah, we're still good? Okay. I'm just, I keep hearing people come in and come out, and it's throwing me off a little bit. My wig's falling off. It's so hot here today. Oh, all right. Next up, we're going back. We're going to do another ballad. You know, that song, that last song ended the newest EP, and when it was all over and we were listening to it, and I got to listen to it with backers for the first time for the Kickstarter, it was really cool because I realized that all of the songs were very empowering, and I didn't realize how much I needed that and how much I needed that message during 2020. But it really got me through. Working on this really helped me kind of get through a lot of that. And so, yeah. All right. This is from my first EP. This song needs no introduction. Everybody knows this song. It is called Tach Tikwij. Ishon Hochu Nativ Shokbe Ingube Nachta Jones Ach Kita Nachta Era Ishu Dechot Bokshokta Tachta Fetch Tikwich Vikatu Mitvam Davos Mokka Vachonti Iwichtaka Taka Tikwi Shikta Ratmo Tutu Shu Hanak Vach Pochmokka Not me Not Uchka Ta ta oh Hamakna Shoch Ben Shu Oh Vimach the Usku Chivich Rechaka Duku Tishu Techo Shokta Takta Bench Tikwich Vikatu Not Mitvam Davos Mokka Vachonti Iwichaka Takta Tikwich Shikta Shokta Vitachta Takta Went Vishope Musha Shulech Machope Turkwich Dek Shofika Echta Tekwejet Shikta Somebody had really bad timing leaving or coming in. Like right on that last note. I'm like, what's happening? It's so funny over here. So weird doing this on Discord. All right. Okay. All right. So this next song, this is definitely a Klingon song. Anybody who thinks different just clearly doesn't know anything about Klingon mating rituals, which we are a little violent. And we kind of get into it a little bit. So when, a Klingon is saying, hit me, baby, one more time, let me tell you, they mean hit me, baby, one more time. Bangwe, bangwe. Bangwe, bangwe. Bangwe, bangwe. Now they'll be by. Shy every shoulder line. Bangwe, bangwe. The milch that shall back. It's dark, I live in New Groot, in Ang. חיג'מו בנווידה ששובניש ג'קה בוחות המוק תרשווה זיכות הרי ותשליש Cut it with you, yeah, with you. Stay home, you know. Bang with one, oh, kick it, yeah. Bang with, just you. No, get sure. Sure, let me clap it. Oh, good bang with, sure, bye, yeah, bye. At even nabe genoeg roet winnen je aan. Kitja mo bang we dachtjes op mis. Je kind hoe goed hem op tarat wit en je gaat dat dit is niet. Had het met you, ja met you. Zeg kom je nog. Bang we wel nog ik heb ja. Bangwe, chai, ege shobla. Oh, kubangwe, the midge, the chaupe. Dak muhochak, mobtarat switch, every business. Not a bill, and she put her in the shoulder, and they call you up. Bang, I don't kick up, yeah. Who hold her up, I got spit, and she got her the business. Can't let me chew, yeah, with you. They call you up. Bang, I don't kick up, yeah. Yes, hit me, baby, one more time. And then, after you hit me, baby, one more time, you had better be prepared to die young. Immortalisme, politically declined to. Let's move the plans, but I'm moving me women. But how this? New Pukan, Kutulu, Kuptafish Mahe. Kuptafish Mahe. Kuptafish Mahe. New Pukan, Kutulu, Kuptafish Mahe. Ik stuur van Pelagdas Hoppa. Ik weet kuku, kan het met je weg maar meer. Maar loopt je tavis nu, dat je me zegt. Maar koelauw goed koekoes, maar koelauw goed koekoes. Daar ramsen binnen. Ga je kleed, ga je nacht aan roep. Je me wel chak maar heen. Imtachtisch, namen is tach, immortachtisch, smoke, winter, glitter, coin to. Let's put the plans, bella, moeie, women. Maar hoe staat this? Nieuwe popkan, koeteloe, bij koeptachtisch magie. Koeptachtisch magie. Koeptachtisch magie. Nieuwe popkan, koeteloe, bij koeptachtisch magie. Ik bloed, lood, groep, was nog maar zwak. Op hem ga, maar toets mocht, gids op weg, manglaru. Maar natuurlijk dan echt niet zo wijd en laar. Die ik jou, joh, wat is dat op tafel, en moest ze mocht. Daar zijn ze binnen. Ga je het leed, ga je het weer aan roep. Je me wel eens, tjak maar zeg. I'm in this time. Immortal fish, milk, wit, secret, tu. West Coast land, pela mulher, meu irmã. Bata o starfish, meu epoca, cutulupe. Immortal fish, milk, wit, secret, tu. West Coast land, pela mulher, meu irmã. Bata o starfish. Meu epoca, cutulupe, cutafis marrer. Cutafis marrer. Cutafis marrer. Meu epoca, cutulupe, cutafis marrer. Hey, Games Chancellor, can you just mute everybody? Like, just auto-mute everybody? Or mod mute them? That was real weird. Normally, I don't like to do that, but if it's possible today. All right, I just have a few more songs for you all. Da, 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 da. And I have made it to the song where I get to tell you all about this really fun collaboration that's happening. There's a wonderful folk artist from the West Coast. Her name is Unwoman. Well, she goes by Unwoman. And you can find her at unwoman.com, unwoman.bandcamp.com. She plays cello. She's just absolutely awesome. And she plays cello. And if you hadn't noticed on some of these arrangements, we use a lot of strings. It's very kind of an acoustic vibe. So when we got kind of thrown across each other's paths on Twitter, we both kind of fangirled out about what the other one was doing. And she said, you know, I would really love to hear you sing over my version of Love is a Battlefield. And I was like, well, it just so happens that I do Cheran och parmak e. And so she sent me the track for this song. And it got me thinking about my charity event. She has tons and tons of covers that she does. So she basically said to me, if I've already recorded it, the backing track is yours. Tell me which ones you want. So when we hit $1,100 this year for Extra Life, I said, you know what? I'm not just going to do one song this year. I'm going to do up to 4. So the first song that was voted on was Hungry Like the Wolf. The second song that was voted on is Dream On by Aerosmith. And we've got 2 more. But in order to get there, I have to raise almost $3,500. And right now I'm at about $1,500. So if you go to my website, KlingonPopWarrior.com, you can find links to my Extra Life page. You can also go to extra-life.org, and you can look for the Klingon Pop Warrior on the Extra Life page to donate. And we're raising money. It's all for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And I will record every single one of the songs that I raise money for, and every single donor will get a copy of the finished songs. So these tracks won't be tracks that are for sale. They're not. That's not my plan. These are strictly for charity and to do something good and to put something positive out into the world. And this song will also be part of that collection. So this is Cheran och parmak e, and I hope that you enjoy this arrangement as much as I do. It is so Klingon, and I'm so excited to sing to it. Let me sip some tea here first, a little bit of dar. Woo, okay. Ma krub, tikoi rekstak, tikoi makram, malabe, mapok be, cheran och parmak e. Machos, mamutenu chelachpar. Kastach vis pochne, tik me mat den nu. We show Cheron och parmak Jijach edakoi Vat chomev mo Chain choy ku Jishov chumukach Chobot a At tot doen daras borgich a Chichar, chichar, bekhajalach be At muvon moch parmak lichet stop lich virarmo Makhu Tikor etlak tikoi makam Malabe mapok be Cheron och parmak be Mahos Mamu genu gelach par Kastach is pugni Tik me ranch den nu Wisho Cheron och parmak Hosh wichita Showon apai Kod wich da duk a Ich kan noch de Deutsch warm Cho duk tach a Chek be Deutsch warm At machol moch chuch Chesh wichila Et jech chuch de glitch Cho Makru Tikor etlak tikor makam Malabe mapok be Cheron och parmak Mamu genu gelach par Kastach is pachnitik me mach dinu Wisho Cheron och parmak Mamu genu gelach par Kastach is pachnitik me mach dinu Wisho Cheron och parmak Tikor etlak tikor makam Malabe mapok be Cheron och parmak Cheron och parmak Cheron och parmak I kind of forgot how that song ended. I don't think I let it show, but I'm telling you now.
It ended just perfectly.
I was like, oh, this keeps going a little bit longer than I'm used to. I just love that arrangement though. And Kur did the translation for that song. I hope I do that translation proud every time I sing it because it's one of my favorite songs. I have been singing that song since the pretty much the inception of this project, and it never gets old. And the fact that I got to give it new life with this arrangement just absolutely it was just I'm just over the moon. I think it's just such a beautiful arrangement, and I love that I get to sing in Klingon over something so pretty.
I agree. That was really beautiful.
Thank you. And so that is just a flavor and a taste of the amazing work that Unwoman does with her instrumentals, and why I am so excited to get to sing some of these other songs over it. So yeah, Extra Life donate and let's do good for charity and make some really awesome music to go as well. I'm so excited. Make it happen. All right. I think that was the Coeur seal of approval, Theron. Okay, so, I don't know why I'm putting my microphone back in there. I think I've just got 2 more songs for you. And that's great because I had a little bit of a block, but I'm happy to answer questions when this is over, or I'll just go grab a beer and come back and we can have a party. So yeah. All right. So I don't know, get your questions ready. I'm going to do a couple more songs. This next one, I think this woman is a fierce warrior. I'm so excited to sing this song. And I think that I think there's no doubt in my mind that she might be a Klingon and that this song itself is definitely about Klingons because I don't know if there's anything that's good about a romance with a Klingon. So this is Parmak Cobb, Bad Romance. Rumcha jarma roa romera genbo mochalna Parmak bine de motak bine roblitz vinech jay Gut kad roblitz beshu khoslit vinech jay Parmak bine Parmak lich Parmak bine My mele vinech ni khotak roblitz Heb je toch wat het toch dag maar natuurlijk Parmak bine Parmak lich Parmak bine Parmak bine wat lit vinech jay Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Parmak bine wat dat op Parmak lit jay Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Oh don't poop Parmak Oh don't poop Parmak Romka dagma roa romera chembo moklela Parmak bine Udot kodot uchenche bine Cash wish on bang wish on topic bang away Parmak bine Parmak lich Parmak bine My willy bine nicht nach home nicht jet Hasta with Daki Narde Ropo bang away Parmak bine Parmak lich Parmak bine Parmak bine wat lit vinech jay Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Parmak bine wat dat op Parmak lit jay Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Don't poop Parmak don't poop Parmak Romka dharma roa romera chembam ochlala Parmak bine Romka dharma roa romera chembam ochlala Parmak bine chak chak belech yewai yebak etchijop shwewe chak chak belech yewai yebak etchijop shwewe chak chak belech yewai yebak etchijop shwewe chak chak belech yewai yebak khof pas chich jai khija Parmak bine botash lich bine Parmak bine chup namach bine Parmak bine botash lich bine Parmak bine chup namach bine chup namach bine chup namach bine Parmak bine Parmak bine Parmak bine botash lich bine Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Parmak bine wat dat op Parmak lit jay Parmak kabut chen moklaf bangoy Oh Dagma, Rua, Robera, Oklala, Pamakabene, Romka, Dagma, Rua, Robera, Oklala, Pamakabene. I love how that song ends. I love any Klingon song that ends on a big old. It's not my favorite letter in the Klingon alphabet, but it's close. My favorite is actually. It's the best. All right, this is the last song of the night. And I feel like it's always good to end on a hopeful note. So that's what we're going to do here. I hope everybody has had a lovely time this evening. If you have any questions when I'm done, feel free to light them up. I am the Klingon Pop Warrior, www.klingonpopwarrior.com. And you can find out more about me. You can find my music on Amazon, on iTunes, on Bandcamp. Bandcamp Friday is always a great time to buy music from all your favorite independent artists on Bandcamp. So pay attention to when Bandcamp Fridays are, because the artists get 100% of the proceeds that day. So it's usually the first Friday of the month when it happens. So load up your cart and then check it all out on that first Friday. All right, so last song is Bichar et Yemev Kho. It's a mouthful. You're going to know what it is, and you're going to want to sing along. So get your lighters ready, raise your beers, get that kick in the air. Let's do this. Weg komt daar weer, coaching dat het mijn schik. Ramt het loop weer meer het hit wordt länger als zo weg. Ben het dag nech je, ben wat dit dag ook het kracht. Ramt het loop weer het hit naar toe nech moene. Klees naar backpack, daar is weer. Gezo geen weer tas goed je. Wap you like my chucha shoe with ta ta sta no sta go through how that land with to pasta fish ram in it keep chan tell shit depu catch the stuff to go me betak dak me who dak show it Verzoek met je wonkoe. Belbulu ne khot no pu. In a rono met you no should we. Waloronka. Capture up you. Pakakinak mom we so. On a batlam we koeva do down heart star. Go through Kazakh language to pasta fish ramen scriptures tell shit depu Rachel You will believe. Thank you so much, Klingon Assault Group, for having me at KAGkon 2021. I hope you all had a good time. I did. It was so nice to sing again. It's been a while.
Very much for coming. We appreciate it.
Yay!
I don't think we could have a KAGkon without the Klingon potworry.
It's illegal in the Empire to have any events without her.
I am so glad that you came.